to be a heck of a matchup, Kevin. A little bit of bully ball, you could say. Having a center you can run your offense through makes the rest of your offense that much better.
Look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Tyrese Maxey, and Embiid is out there with Oubre. Then it's Paul George, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. Halliburton against Maxey. Pass to Embiid. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
Now, here is Halliburton. Siakam outside. And Indiana, another three.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Grimes with the bucket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to Nesmith. Back to Turner. Rebound by the 76ers.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
The 76ers are gone. 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. Coach said he knows the obstacles of playing against Paul George. He told me, you know he's going to have his fingerprints all over this game on offense and defense. Our goal will be to minimize how often we let him disrupt our game plan. We'll see how long they can keep George out of the picture. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Grimes. Pass to Oubre. Now Embiid fires the three. It's rebounded by Nesmith.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Halliburton with it. He's covered by Maxey. From the arc. And it's Halliburton missing. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Maxey looking it over. And he converts the layup.
So tenacious. Maxey finds a way through.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 1. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Aaron Nesmith. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Now, here's Siakam. Cans it from downtown. Siakam's got 6.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam's demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Mathurin. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, that athleticism of Mathurin is what makes him such a tough one to guard.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the night.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
Jarris Walker, he's checked in for the Pacers. Halliburton comes in for Shepard. Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Butler comes in for Maxey, gets the three-pointer to fall.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Halliburton for three. A three-pointer is right on target.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And that does it for the first quarter. Pacers lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Indiana?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Abusele out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Butler. Then there's Edwards. And it's McCain in at the 2 spot. Here's Halliburton. Chalk up 2 there. Halliburton's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pacers.
Oh, give it to Halliburton. He knows when to force the issue and when to just take what the defense provides.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Halliburton kicks to Walker. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Five on the clock. With the drive. Yes, that goes in. Halliburton's got 4 points in the quarter. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. And some changes here for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Then for the 76ers, Oubre comes in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Butler. Here's Yabusele. Good on the triple. Yabusele's got 5.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to Nembhard. Now Mathurin. Offline with his 3. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. But giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Pacers obviously push the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go.
High IQ play by Halliburton, breaking down the defense with a pick and creating for himself.
George, no good. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Inside, Oubre with the steal. Right side, George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got it all tied up now for Philadelphia.
I love seeing George be so assertive down low. Certainly doesn't lack confidence. An accomplished scorer.
And that one drops. And it's 8 points for Siakam.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Embiid sets the pick for George. Traps in the tray. And the 76ers lead by 1.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Halliburton for 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. 76ers have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. The Pacers have gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Back to Siakam. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Substitution on the court.
Here's George. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Philadelphia ahead, up by 1. And a chance now to send it. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Tyrese Halliburton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the center position. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Maxey with it. Outside, George lets the three fly. Drains it from beyond the arc. George has got the lead back up to 3 now for the 76ers. Pass to Nembhard. And the shot is good. Nembhard's got his second bucket of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The pure shooting stroke of Maxey, gifted at draining it from outside the arc.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Halliburton outside. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Grimes with the bucket.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Halliburton outside. Sinks the triple. Halliburton's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Indiana.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now just a 1-point 76ers lead.
And once Halliburton hits his stride, there's just very little you can do defensively, proving how dominant he can be.
Maxey against Halliburton. Back to Oubre. Pass to Grimes. 4 on the clock. Here's Maxey. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Siakam, a screen on George. Nesmith. And again, it's the Pacers from deep. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this.
Outside, Maxey. Pass to George. To stop the run. It counts, and the foul.
Defensive foul.
It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Solid play there from PG, absorbing the contact, but staying with that shot
for the and one.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Aaron Nesmith. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Indiana moving the ball around. McConnell scanning the floor. Second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Pacers lead by 1.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Bounce pass Maxey. Shot on the wing. That shot no good. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Indiana. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Pacers shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. So on the floor for Philadelphia. They've got Edwards. Abusele out there with Embiid. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
Now, here's Mathurin, the fast break chance. And Toppin throws it down.
And nice read from Mathurin. He's always trying to get his teammates going.
The 76ers trail by 5. Here's McCain. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. McCain's got his first bucket in this one.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Philadelphia's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. And the 3-ball is good. McCain's got the game tied up here for Philadelphia.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Now, Coach told his guys it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. And the basket by Embiid.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
Pass to Halliburton. Looking to end the run. And it's good on the way in. Halliburton's got 10 points in just the second half.
And guys, there's just an air about Halliburton. He has such belief in his abilities, and eventually others start to believe.
Here's Embiid. Embiid absorbs the contact on the finish.
The guy you want to have the ball. Embiid, this man is a superstar.
Good by Siakam.
And that's right in.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Nesmith finds Siakam. Halliburton outside. Nailed from three-point land. And it's a three-point Pacer lead.
ICE. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Here's Embiid. Joel Embiid, too big.
Once Embiid has the ball in that spot, it's lights out.
Pass to Siakam. For Oubre. It falls.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Embiid. That one a little long. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Good.
And delivering in the clutch, Siakam with zero fear, wanting the ball when it matters most. Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Indiana.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, so they foul intentionally.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. And Philadelphia calls time here. They're trailing by 6. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
There's still a sliver of hope.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
For you.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the inside, Embiid. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
You can tell Maxey enjoys moving the ball. He likes setting up other guys.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Maxey passes to Embiid. For 3, Oubre. It's hauled in by Tyrese Halliburton. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line.
It's the first. That increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game. So it's Indiana picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin,
fighting it out tonight, Brent?
Well, at this point in the year, BA, you wonder, will these teams face each other in the playoffs in the early stages? I don't think so. They're super confident about having an elevated position in the playoff format. That means the later rounds. So these are great tests about the intensity that both of these teams from the East can bring to a contest.
And now the opening lineup for New York. OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Here's Anunoby. And he banks in the layup.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Lillard. Over Brunson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Great concentration in close. Damian Lillard, an effective 3-level scorer.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
6 on the shot clock. Hart from long range. Rebound, Milwaukee. Kuzma outside. Puts up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And Kuzma spacing the floor nicely, patiently waiting and knocking down the 3.
Left side Brunson. Towns a screen on Lillard. Here's Brunson outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Now here's Lopez. Prince can't hit. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you.
Brunson making the right call. The pick and roll gets him totally set up.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, BA. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Achua's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges.
And Lillard refusing to be denied.
And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. Outside Hart. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. Charity stripe shot. And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist from Hart. Brunson's got 8 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Lillard. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Outside Achua. 43 seconds left in the first. Basket's good. 10 points for him.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
Pass to Prince. Kuzma outside. Here's Portis for 3. Buries it from 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 10. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
On the court right now for the Knicks, we've got Campaign. Achua is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's McBride in at the 2-guard position. Antetokounmpo can't connect. New York leading by 4. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. Surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
And bigs like Portis can get up and make those dunks look sweet.
Pass to Bridges, outside McBride. Robinson passes to Bridges. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Milwaukee making some changes. Brook Lopez comes in for Portis. And Prince is subbed in for Green. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for New York. Anunoby comes in for McBride. Oh, there's the alley! And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Here's Payne. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Bridges outside. Lets the 3 fly. Giannis with the rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one. No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Achua with a screen on Lopez. Gets the bucket.
There's a 3 for Towns, countering the 3 they just gave up.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Milwaukee shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And, Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team. But not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for the Bucks. Lillard comes in for Porter Jr. The 15-footer. And it's Brunson missing.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Oh, Lillard shrugs off the contact.
And Damian Lillard can just create any time with the ball handling skills he possesses.
Robinson, a screen on Lillard. Puts it up. Brunson with the bucket. Brunson's got 14 points. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Lopez, the screen on Brunson. Free ball from Lillard.
Great shot from Lillard. He loves finding space around that perimeter so he can just fire.
Now Brunson. He's got 14. Gets the 3 ball to go. 17 points in the game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Lopez for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. New York leading by 3. Pass to Brunson. Anunoby on the wing. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Towns. Another one falls for New York.
It's easy money for Towns from 15 to 18 feet.
Milwaukee's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. 20 20 seconds left in the first half of this one. Drops in the three.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one. Tough to defend against.
Lillard against Brunson. The teardrop rejected by Lopez. 1 second left. The shot no good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Knicks up by 2. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaFour. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Goes back up. And it's Brunson missing.
He usually knocks those shots down with ease. Defense got very fortunate there as they gave him way too much room to get that one off.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers experienced with star-laden rosters. He said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
The burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translated.
When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973, so as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run. Kuzma, rise, and fire.
Bridges outside. Anunoby finds Hart. Three-pointer, Bridges. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Kuzma outside. Lopez against Bridges. Bridges on the double. The 3 from Prince. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
Knicks trail by 4. Bridges outside. Anunoby on the wing. Outside Hart. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Kuzma. Milwaukee has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the 3rd. Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside.
That's a nice move on the bounce from Giannis, showing that the tools are getting sharper.
Towns outside. Pass to Bridges. A minute and a half left in the 3rd quarter. 6 to shoot. Gets some space and parries the jumper. Bridges has gotten his 2nd bucket. The Bucks leading by 4. Lillard passes to Lopez. And here is Kuzma. Antetokounmpo surveys. Lopez, the screen. Oh, Giannis using his size inside.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Hart passes to Brunson. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. Prince against Hart. Kuzma outside. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Brunson. Towns a screen on Lillard. Towns outside. The 3 is up. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Towns has got 8.
Taking his shot, and Towns doesn't think, he just acts. Antetokounmpo outside.
Pass to Prince. Here's Lillard. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with a wristwatch.
And we've reached the end of the third. Milwaukee out in front, up 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, they've got Miles McBride. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then there's Campaign, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. Outside for Green. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Outside Payne. Outside Achiuwa. Back to Payne. Towns, a screen on Porter. Payne, the pass to Anunoby, to the inside. Towns, and that one good.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Brunson with it, and Lopez picks him up. Brunson misses.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Antetokounmpo inside. He's covered by Hart. Prince can't hit. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 8. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. That'll put OG Anunoby on the line. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma. Anunoby against Kuzma. Antetokounmpo for 3. The rebound by Bridges. Knicks trail by 6. Hart passes to Brunson. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter here. Great open look there. Brunson's got 21.
Oh, huge moment from JP. Brunson knocking it down.
Lillard passes to Prince. Here's Lopez. Kuzma outside. And down it goes. 2 points. Kuzma's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Look, Kuzma will get inside there and bang around, and he's going to take it down.
Here's Brunson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
While taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Towns finds Hart. No one covering. And now just a 2-point Milwaukee lead.
This is the area Hart likes to shoot it. He doesn't take a ton of threes.
Lillard looking around. Over Brunson. The shot by Lillard. No good. For New York, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Outside Anunoby. Here's Brunson outside. It's good from beyond the arc.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Antetokounmpo up top. Lillard passes to Prince. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
How about the clutch gene showing up in Taurean Prince? What a shot.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. How do you think this is going to play out?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
Yeah, sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Here's Brunson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Brunson's so smart using that high IQ just to move the defense around and get fouled.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Antetokounmpo outside.
Of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
So it's a narrow victory for the Bucks, pulling it out for the W. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Kelly Oubre out there with George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the two-guard position.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Embiid kicks to Maxey. Now Embiid. The three-pointer, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
White, good.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
And here's Porzingis after Paul George getting his three to go. Outside Tatum. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior, yes, sir.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla, and their biggest concern, of course, it's figuring out a way to guard Joel Embiid. Coach said Embiid presents all types of issues. He can post you up, knock down the three. We'll have to send multiple bodies at Embiid to keep him in check. We'll see how they try to defend him. It won't be straight up. Guys?
Thank you, David. And here is Brown after Paul George getting his three to go.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Clock at 6. Brown outside. Good on the three-point shot.
Jaylen Brown with the immediate answer from three-point territory. Yes, sir.
Outside, George. To the paint. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by George.
guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And the way the Celtics can attack teams' doors with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
Al Horford's checked in for Tatum. The 76ers also with a sub. Yabusele, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. And George gets it to go.
It can't leave any room for Paul George outside. He will deliver from deep.
Now here's Brown. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. George sets a screen for Oubre, shoots over Brown, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. And it's a tie ball game. And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Jacks up a three, and the Celtics another three.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Grimes. From deep, George, another three for Philadelphia.
That last three must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Now here's Horford. Brown feeling it out a bit. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, we've got Yabusele. He's out there with Embiid. Edwards is out there with Butler. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. Tatum with it. Takes it from 10. Inside, Tatum!
Well, the jump shot that Jason Tatum has is absolutely lethal. The form, the extension, everything is on point.
You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
The 76ers trail. It's Edwards on the wing. He has yet to score. Butler passes to Yabusele. Back to Butler. Embiid the screen. Knocks down the three ball. Butler's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Craig with a screen on Butler. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Porzingis is checked in for the Celtics. Holiday comes in for Torrey Craig. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's George. And Tatum pulls it down.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
George against Brown. Doris, it's great to see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball currently, isn't it?
It's great, Kevin, that these incredible players with a high skill level are being acknowledged, not only for that skill, but the quality of play, the competitive spirit of these women. They have worked as hard, and they should get as much recognition.
George looking over the floor. Pass to Embiid. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways, I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Boston leading by 5. 16 feet away. Brown, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Bryant. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Paul George is always about making the right play. What a pretty pass.
Outside, White. Brown outside. Outside, Tatum. And the Celtics another three.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Oubre, a screen on Porzingis. Fires from way outside. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Right back after this break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Porzingis against Embiid. Porzingis inside. The kick out to Holiday. The Celtics need to get a shot off. It's good. Tatum's got the lead back up to 5 now for the Celtics.
Now, this is one of the best scorers in the game today. Jason Tatum, we're getting used to performances like this.
And we all hear talk about Drew Holiday's defense. But, you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
The 3 is drilled by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from 3. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Maxey passes to Oubre. Embiid with a screen on Tatum. Oubre for 3. Rebound by the Celtics.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Porzingis kicks to Brown. Pass to Tatum. Beyond the arc. And the foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game. The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. Yabusele, he's checked in for the 76ers. Here's Grimes. Oubre outside. There's the pick.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the third quarter of the game. The 76ers with another miss. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Porzingis passes to Pritchard. Brown outside. Holiday left side. Clock is at 3. A 3 from Porzingis. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 5. Pass to Oubre. Here's Yabusele. Inside. Here's Embiid. Oh, muscling it home, Embiid.
And right there, Embiid showing he's just too big and too skilled to stop.
Here's Pritchard. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the third. Tatum wide open. He fires one. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his third assist on the night. Oubre outside. Pass to Embiid. There's the 3 from way outside. Joel Embiid.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And here is Tatum. The 3 in, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
That shot wide open. Yabusele's got 5 points so far.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to Embiid. Over Porzingis. Open jump shot off the mark. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Celtics. They're up by 5. And we've got more action. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got Embiid. Edwards is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard. The 76ers trail by 7. Embiid with the screen on Tatum. Here's McCain. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Celtics leading by 4. Brown outside. Back to Tatum. Launches it. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Grimes, guarded by Tatum. Maxey, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Here's Brown. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, what terrific body control. Jaylen Brown, so athletic, loves to compete. Love it.
Oubre's checked in for the 76ers. Brown no good on the free throw. The 76ers trail by 6. Pass to Maxey. To the inside. Here's Embiid. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
He hits the second from the line. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. On the wing, Holiday. Here's White. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 5th assist in this one. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. Coach is not happy with that three-point battle. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
Thank you, David. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Maxey.
So poised in these situations. Let's see Maxey rise to the occasion and knock that one down.
No coverage that time. White's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for the Celtics. Down low. Here's Embiid. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
Tatum against Oubre. Sinking that tough shot, Jason Tatum.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Maxey looking it over. 1:04 left in the 4th. Pass to Embiid. Now here's Oubre. That 3 off the mark. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Here's Brown driving in. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. We've got 33 seconds left in the game. A 3-ball connects from 3-point range.
Not one to turn down a challenge. Maxey, wow.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul, second team foul.
27 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
What's impressive to me about Jason Tatum is how he attacks his weaknesses in the offseason. This guy is committed to greatness.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Outside Holiday. So we see Boston get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have RIDA, thanks again. And that about wraps it up.
And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the center position. Now here's Brunson. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. 5 on the clock. Towns a screen on Halliburton. Brunson passes to Bridges. Launches it. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Siakam. Halliburton outside. Over Brunson. A nice shot by Halliburton.
Just excellent concentration there by Halliburton. Not allowing the bump by the defense to throw him off his mark.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
The first free throw is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Indiana on offense. To the middle. Siakam, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Hart. Anunoby with it. Back to Hart. And here's Bridges. Here's Towns. Defended by Halliburton. Kicks it out to Anunoby. From deep. Knocks it down from distance.
Towns sees an open player and rewards him with a nice pass.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit, and it's no surprise that Jalen Brunson is at the top of the scouting report. Coach told me Jason is a 3-level scorer and a master of the pick and roll, and no matter what you do, you can't speed him up. He's going to read the defense, play at his pace, and try to pick you apart. It's always a chess match against Brunson, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
I really like it when Turner squares up from outside because he's got a sweet stroke, and because of his size, hard for defenders to get to the shot, and it also stretches the floor, which is good for his team.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to review the game plan. Matherin's checked in for Indiana. Achua's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Bridges. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Matherin. And once again off the mark by Indiana. New York has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
Pass to Turner. Outside Nesmith. Jacks up a 3. Drains the triple. Nesmith's got 6 points.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. It's Hart on the wing. Nesmith covering. Pass to Towns. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Nesmith. Indiana's gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Outside Matherin. Siakam for 3. The Knicks with the rebound. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now here's Brunson. The D's right on him. Controls the rebound and the putback.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
High post Siakam. 2 on the clock. And the layup is good.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
It's a tie game in Indiana. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
So on the floor for New York, we've got Campaign. Mikal Bridges is out there with Achua. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Robinson in at the 5. Now here's Toppin. Pass to Halliburton. Nice jump shot. Halliburton's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Halliburton always relentless in attacking, making it tough for the defense to find a way to contain it.
Payne, pass to Bridges. Robinson, a screen on Matherin. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. Indiana with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now here's Halliburton. McBride covers. There's a screen by Toppin. And he's going for the lob. And a slam dunk by Toppin. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates. And it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals. Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Toppin, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 5. Yes, sir! Brunson for 3.
And I love the trust between Brunson and his guys. I mean, working so hard to set each other up.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustment. Indiana making a switch here. Siakam's checked in. Achua's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Bridges. We've got 1:55 left to play in the second quarter. Turner passes to Nesmith. Now here's Halliburton. Over Brunson. A nice shot by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
That's one of the things his coaches have encouraged him to do. Look for the mid-range jumper, Tyrese. Way to knock it down.
Back to Brunson. Brunson inside with the finish.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
Siakam outside. Back to Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. Four on the clock. This one for 3. Yes! Tough points from Tyrese.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
McBride passes to Anunoby. Achua inside. He's covered by Siakam. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. The shot by Nembhard, no good. New York has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Anunoby finds Achua. Now Brunson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Brunson's got 8 here in this quarter.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Halliburton looking over the floor. Oh, taking the contact. Halliburton.
When he gets room like that, look out, because he will score.
Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for the Pacers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, Allie's ready. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at center. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Oh, Halliburton with the answer.
Halliburton with the answer was anxious to throw it right back at him.
Brunson against Halliburton. Brunson passes to Towns. That shot is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Turner can always wow you with a highlight play, but Clark, he's gotten better at the small things as well.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% there. He can shoot the 3. He's always been an elite shot blocker from the day he stepped foot in the NBA. An excellent screener, but he has added small pieces to his total game in the little areas.
Back to Brunson. And Turner with the block.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse. And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Bridges, left side. The shot's good.
Yeah, the agility of Bridges, working around the impact of the foul to get his shot.
Matherin's checked in for Nesmith. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Halliburton right side. Over Bridges. Halliburton misses. New York has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. A shot from the mid-range. The rebound by Turner.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits. Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA. And when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
New York making a switch here. Chua's checked in. There's a screen. Three-pointer. Halliburton. Towns with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Brunson finds Chua. Here's Bridges. He's guarded by Nembhard. It's Hart on the wing. Here's the 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Towns. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Towns has got his second basket on the night.
Not much you can do to stop his J when Towns gets into the rhythm.
Halliburton outside. Over Brunson. Tyrese playing big in the painted area. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Chua with a screen on Halliburton. Brunson missing. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. It's a 1-point game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Shot's good by Mathurin.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
New York has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Brunson misses.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Halliburton outside. Here's Turner. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Turner's got 5, and we've watched 3 so far in this one. Indiana ahead, up by 6, and time for a short break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the floor for New York, they've got Miles McBride. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Payne in at the point.
Cutting into this lead, they're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Pass to Halliburton. Against resistance, Halliburton gets it to go.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Payne, the pass to Towns. Towns double team. Outside Anunoby. Back to Towns. Towns on a screen. And here's Payne outside. Walker pulls down the board. Pacers leading by 8. Outside for Halliburton. Back to Mathurin. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And it's Towns penetrating, and it's in there.
You know, there's very little the defense can do to slow Towns down when he has momentum like that on the drive.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
Allie, thank you. There's a minute 54 left in the 4th. Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. Here's Siakam. There's a screen by Turner. Beyond the arc. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Hart. The kick out to Brunson. We've got 1:23 left in the 4th quarter. Halliburton with some nice D. Screen on Brunson. 3-pointer, Halliburton. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensive.
And it's Brunson missing. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. On the wing, Nembhard. Back to Siakam. Lets it go from 11. Towns with a rebound. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And it's Bridges with the jam. There's 31 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Siakam outside. Lets the three fly. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Just such good vision from Brunson. He's able to spot a guy ready to attack.
So Indiana wins it. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding Allie. Thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Wagner in at the small forward position. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
And they pick up 2.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
So, Stan, we watched Kentavious Caldwell Pope's career, and he's played for a handful of teams, and he's been a starter on multiple title teams, including the 2020 LA Lakers.
Yeah, Kevin, I loved coaching him. This guy is a hard worker. He's one of the best conditioned athletes in the league. His stamina is incredible. He knocks down threes. It's not a coincidence that he's been on championship teams in 2 different cities.
Amazing. Here's Wagner. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Carter with a screen on Lillard. Lets it go from deep. And that one's good. Suggs.
And this is a guy who is really comfortable with the ball in his hands. Suggs, so dangerous in the pick and roll.
Lopez, a screen on Suggs. Now, here's Lillard. Kuzma outside. Right at the free throw line. Carter pulls it in.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now, here's Banchero. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. Banchero, that's good.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
Now, here's Lillard, and the layup's good off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Misses the 3. Bucks trail by 4. Although they were eliminated in the first round, last season was a success stand for the Magic.
It sure was, Kevin. I don't think many people had them even making the playoffs, but they fought hard, pushed the Cavs to 7 games, and gained valuable playoff experience.
Here's Wagner, following the score by Damian Lillard. Here's Banchero, drills the three-pointer. Banchero's got 6.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
Back to Giannis. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Count it.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Trent's checked in for Taurean Prince. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Damian Lillard. And here's Giannis. After the three-pointer from Cole Anthony. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Screen by Giannis. Floats it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
And it's Banchero missing. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Magic lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. They've got Cole Anthony, Banchero up there with Isaac. Then there's Black. And it's Bitadze in at the 5. Now here's Anthony. Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, and Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy. It has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 8. Isaac with some nice D.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Back to Anthony. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez comes in for Portis, and it's Prince in for Green. Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. Jalen Suggs comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Now here's Porter. Still yet to score. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, it is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Prince's shot is good.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Magic leading by 5. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Last season, the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star grade in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And, Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
And the Bucks with some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. Then for the Magic, Goga Bitadze's checked in for Banchero. Franz Wagner comes in for Black. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Anthony.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Both free throws good from Suggs.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Kuzma outside. And a wide open look for Portis. No good on the triple. And here's Caldwell-Pope. He brings it up for Orlando. 7-point differential. Pass to Bitadze. Lillard against Suggs. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Oh, bigger than your average guard. Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Kuzma outside. Lopez a screen on Wagner. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Drains the three-pointer.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now, here's Suggs. 9 points in the game so far. Carter with a screen on Lillard. And it's Suggs missing. And so it's the Orlando Magic with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game, notable performance by Jalen Suggs.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Giannis inside. He's covered by Banchero. Antetokounmpo, no good. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Here's Kuzma. Good, and a nice assist from Prince. Kuzma's got 6.
And proving once again that he has the touch from beyond. Kuzma effective at cashing in there.
Carter with a screen on Antetokounmpo. There's the lob to Carter. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. Giannis clean up the fast break.
And big men aren't supposed to move that well in the open floor. That's a big reason Giannis earned the name, the Freak.
Suggs looking around, and it's sent back by Lopez. Now the Bucks moving it up. He lobs it up. There's Giannis taking flight.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Suggs passes to Carter. Over Lopez. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Carter's got his second bucket of the night.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
Trent's checked in for Milwaukee. And a change for the Magic. Black's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Here's Lopez. Hasn't made one yet. Lillard with it. Picked up by Suggs. Lillard outside. Just 4 to shoot. Suggs with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Wagner. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And now an 8-point Orlando lead.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Prince in the corner. On the wing, Giannis. Bucks passing it around. Three-pointer, Lillard. Sinks the three-pointer. Lillard's got 7.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Powers through inside, Giannis.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Banchero, a screen on Lillard. Kicks it out to Banchero. Drives to the hoop. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. A different look for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in, and it's Portis in for Antetokounmpo. Orlando also making some changes. Goga Bitadze comes in for Wendell Carter. And Anthony subbed in for Jalen Suggs. Wasted no time on that one. He's got 10.
And the shot-first mindset of Lillard. When he sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to attack.
Banchero with the ball. 14 points for him. For 3, it's good from long range. Banchero's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Orlando Magic. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We'll return shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Orlando, Black is out there with Cole Anthony. Then there's Banchero. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Bitadze in at the 5, roaming the paint. Trent can't hit. Magic leading by 7. Banchero passes to Isaac. Harris looking it over. Here's Banchero. A rebound by the Bucks. Trent finds Green. Trent with it, working on Black. Trent gets the bucket.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Banchero passes to Isaac. That one good for 2. And the Magic lead by 7.
And he's accustomed to having the defense draped all over him, but when he's that deep, they really don't have a chance to contest.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Suggs in for Black. To the middle, here's Banchero. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lillard. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Suggs passes to Banchero. And here's Wagner. 3-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight. Just fantastic execution.
Antetokounmpo, shot's good.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Inside, it's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Driving in, machetes his way. Giannis!
And you talk about clutch plays, I mean, defensively and offensively, and we saw it right there.
Banchero kicks to Suggs. And there the Magic with another bucket.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
The offensive rebound. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outwinning their opponent the entire game.
Here's Banchero. Nifty move. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2. Pass to Lopez to take the lead. Rebound by the Magic. They've led by as many as 11 points. Banchero against Giannis. Banchero misses, and he wants that one back. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley said to his team. Now he emphasized it's anybody's game right now. He told his guys to focus on finishing the task at hand and not to get distracted. He wants them to go out there and play with authority. Kevin?
Thanks, David. .23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Count it! And that shot brings them to within just one.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Here are the Magic now, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
Taking 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
We'll talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3. They've got to play smart.
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
.12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Hero outside. Here's Carter.
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. They break the hearts of every...
BA. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Now, New York starting five. We've got Mikal Bridges. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Brunson in at the 1. Now here's George. Back to Oubre. Pass to Embiid. Over Towns. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
The wingspan of Towns in action, allowing him to get on the ball.
Now Brunson. Maxey covering. Offensive board. Here's Hart. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Brunson cashes in the 12-footer.
And you just can't let Brunson get to his spots. I mean, he's an excellent mid-range shooter.
Maxey against Brunson. Maxey, that's good.
That's pretty much any coach. That's how he'd like to start the game.
For New York, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Towns on a screen. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. And there's a pick. And he hits the jump shot.
Just has a knack for putting it in the hoop. Bridges, this man can score.
Well, Richard, he's the Iron Man of the NBA right now. Mikal Bridges takes pride in being available on a nightly basis.
We've all heard it before. The best ability is availability. And Bridges does whatever it takes to not miss games. More teams need to take this mindset.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
The lefty getting it to go. Jalen Brunson once again.
Outside Oubre. Embiid against Towns. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns for the Knicks. Achua's checked in for Anunoby, and it's McBride in for Bridges.
It's tough to find things to not love about Embiid's game. It's so complete. He's a true two-way player who is a nightmare you have to deal with on both ends.
Here's Brunson outside. Connects from downtown. Brunson's got 7 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Embiid. 5 points in the game. And some solid defense from Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Bridges, he's checked in for New York. Payne comes in for Jalen Brunson. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Edwards. From outside the arc. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. New York leading by 4. And here's Bridges. Outside Payne. Shoots over Maxey. And the first shot of the night for him. Missing.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Pass to Edwards. To shoot. Here's Maxey. And he dunks it down.
He's a small guy with big hops. Maxey goes up high for that finish.
Outside Payne. From deep three-point range. Oh, it's good!
At the buzzer, that is how you finish it.
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer. Woo.
Yeah, that's 1 in 100 type shot. But hey, that is...
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
We've got Edwards. Joel Embiid is out there with Butler, and it's McCain in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Robinson, a screen on Edwards. Three-pointer, Bridges. And the Knicks, another 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got 5 points.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Embiid, a screen on Payne. Here's Butler. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knicks leading by 5. Pass to McBride. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Some changes for Philadelphia. Oubre, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Grimes in for Butler. Here's Grimes. Outside Oubre. Nails it from 3. Oubre's got his first 3 points of the game.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Here's Bridges. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Well, Richard, as we've seen, sometimes all a player needs to prosper is a change of scenery.
Well, no doubt, B.A. One of the biggest deciding factors in being successful is how you fit into a system and how you fit in with the players around you. I consider Mikal Bridges a high-motor player. He's always ready to turn up his energy if he thinks it will help him get the better of it.
And it's powered home by Towns.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
Towns for 3. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. 76ers trail by 3. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning." That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night.
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Maxey passes to George. 54 seconds left to play in the first half. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact and to his finish.
Outside Anunoby. For 3, Bridges. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Screen by Embiid. Pass to Grimes. Embiid with it. Now here's Maxey. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Outside Brunson. Unable to get that one.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Mikal Bridges has been on display for the New York Knicks. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the floor for New York, OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Towns in at the 5, down low. For 3, Maxey sends it home from three-point land. Maxey's got 7 points.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Bridges misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
George outside. Pass to Maxey. Now here's Embiid, covered by Towns for the lead. Embiid can't hit. New York has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Good on the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 2.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Pass to Maxey. Now Oubre. Back to Maxey. Now Embiid. Back to Maxey. Screen by Embiid. 4 on the clock. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
What a finish from Maxey, getting it done right over the defense.
And what a breakout 4th year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard.
When the Sixers traded away James Harden, it really opened up things for Maxey. Gave him the ball more responsibility, and you know what? He showed up.
Towns, that's good.
And that's what makes Towns so dangerous offensively. He's a threat even when he's playing off the ball.
Pass to Embiid. Through the contact.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
New York has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. They set a pick. Outside Anunoby. Towns with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Hart. Shoots over Oubre. And Hart with a basket on the assist by Towns.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie.
A great look provided by Embiid. The big man just dropping dimes.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. From deep. It's rebounded by George. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the 3rd. Here's Grimes. Brunson defending. Pass to Maxey. Anunoby against George. Over Anunoby. George's shot is off.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Now here's Brunson. Brunson inside with the finish. We're at the end of the 3rd quarter, and we've still got a close one. New York out in front, up 2. Don't go anywhere. The fight. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Joel Embiid, Edwards out there with Butler, and it's Yabusele in at the four-man position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Here's Embiid. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Payne against Butler. Towns, left side. Pass to Achua from the arc. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be a second foul of the game. And some changes here for New York. Josh Hart's checked in for Achua. Bridges comes in for McBride. And Brunson is subbed in for Payne. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. And Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. BA?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New York.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
And the basket by Bridges.
Just look at those stats from Bridges, and he is feeling it.
Over to the left wing. Here's Embiid. Oh, and Towns with the block. Inside, fast break, New York.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Embiid inside, Towns on him. Embiid misses. New York leading by 9. With the floater. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Kelly Oubre picks one up. Free throw good. Hart.
At the line for the Knicks, Josh Hart.
And both free throws good for Hart. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Towns against Embiid. Over Towns. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
In the mid-range, Embiid is pretty confident. He goes right up and drains that jump shot with ease.
Here's Brunson outside. Rebound by Philadelphia. Here's Maxey. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
So tenacious. Maxey finds a way through.
Brunson against Maxey. And Brunson, here we go. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Pass to George. And here's Oubre. He's covered by Hart. Oubre can't hit. Knicks leading by 7. Brunson finds Towns. Bridges outside. And here's Brunson. Clock at 6. Nice move. It's Brunson working inside.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly. Just dropping his shot in.
Pass to Embiid. The kick out to Maxey. 52 seconds left in the fourth. The 3, George. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Hart passes to Towns. Here's Bridges. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And short of a miracle, they're walking out of here with a tough loss.
They fought all night. A terrific effort, but they just couldn't make enough big plays.
Maxey, that's good. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
17 seconds left in the final quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
For New York, Jalen Brunson.
And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. And the 76ers call time here. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
And an intentional foul right there.
Quentin Grimes. That's his third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6.
Mikal Bridges.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
We've got 13 seconds left in the final quarter. And knocks down the 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
At the line for the Knicks.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Grimes, the pass to Embiid. Let's go with a 3. And it's Maxey missing. So New York wins it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season, it's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce. It really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
Now the starting group for Orlando. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards, and it's Carter in at the 5 down low. And it's Wagner missing. Here's Indiana. Neesmith finds Siakam. Great defense that time from Banchero. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap with young stars and positional fits for each side. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Lamar covering, and the shot goes in.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Pass to Nembhard. Siakam outside. Some nice passing here by Indiana. They set the screen. Clock at 4. A floater. Good.
That's tremendous touch from the big man. Siakam proving that floater is in his bag.
Orlando, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Siakam against Banchero. From the top of the key, the rebound by Turner.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Siakam. A miss that time would have put him up.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And then Carter with the jam.
Oh, my goodness. Rock the rim, Wendell Carter Jr. We see you.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Halliburton. And a switcher also for Orlando. Bitadze's checked in. Now here's Turner. You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Shepard comes in for Aaron Nesmith, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Now, here's Isaac. Isaac, a screen on McConnell. Black. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Here's Shepard. He's defended by Wagner. Turner with the screen for Mathurin. Just 5 to shoot, and they take the lead.
A smooth operator in that pick and roll. Mathurin understanding how to capitalize with that handle.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Isaac, a screen on Mathurin. Wagner wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. 15 seconds left here in the first quarter. Isaac against Siakam. Fires from the wing. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Magic. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Benedict Mathurin is out there with Walker. Then there's Obi Toppin. It's T.J. McConnell, and it's Halliburton in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Toppin. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Down low, here's Walker, and the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round, but it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Mathurin for three. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Toppin with the steal. And here we go. Halliburton with it. Isaac picks him up. Shot's good by Walker.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Franz Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Cole Anthony. And it's Suggs in for Black. There's Wagner with the three. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Halliburton. Suggs against Halliburton. That one goes. Count it. Suggs has got the lead up to 2 now for Orlando. Rule adjustments, Doris, regarding the rip-through move. Do you think those have been effective?
Kevin, I certainly think we've taken a step in the right direction. We have got to give the defense more of a chance at this point, and the idea that you don't get shots on the rip-through is important.
Here's Halliburton. Jalen Suggs making his last shot. Just 4 to shoot. And Tyrese Halliburton hits from deep. Halliburton's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, it's been early in his career, but Tyrese Halliburton has proven to be extremely dangerous from range.
Here's Suggs. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Suggs has got the lead. Back up to 2 now for Orlando. Siakam outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Siakam's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, Pascal Siakam with the big-time answer from 3. Nice.
Suggs finds Wagner. Back to Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Halliburton against Suggs. Halliburton outside. Puts up a deep 3. He doesn't hit that one. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Banchero. Pass to Suggs. Banchero right side. Over Nesmith. And there's Banchero on the assist from Suggs. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Magic out in front. They lead by 3. Live from Gainbridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Nice game, notable performance by Jalen Suggs.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the 5. Now, here's Banchero. He has 6. 2 points. That one goes.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
On the Pacers' doors last season, trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a 2-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
Here's Suggs. Following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside. Banchero's got 11 points.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
Siakam up top. He's covered by Banchero. Pass to Nesmith. And the Pacers another 3.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here's Banchero. He's got 11. There's the lob to Carter. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
In his vicinity, I promise you, Carter Jr. is going to catch the basketball. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Halliburton on the wing. He's covered by Suggs, and that one good.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
Banchero outside. Lays it up off the glass. Banchero's got 7 now in this quarter.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. The Pacers making a switch here. Matherin's checked in. Anthony Black's checked in for Orlando.
Timeout, timeout.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes for Indiana. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Shepard comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Orlando also making some changes. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. And Anthony subbed in for Jalen Suggs. And so here's Orlando. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Isaac a screen on Siakam. Here's Anthony. Pass to Isaac. Here's Black. The 3. Kept alive. 19 seconds left here in the third quarter. Siakam outside. Shoots the 3. The shot will not fall. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Magic lead by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment, Kip. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. T.J. McConnell is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Benedict Matherin. Then it's Walker, and it's Toppin in at center. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Anthony against Halliburton. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
Pass to Banchero. Back to Anthony. Takes a three. Hits the three-point bomb. Anthony's got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic.
Just keeping things simple on the offensive end. Cole Anthony more than happy to shoot in these kinds of situations.
Halliburton for three. The rebound by Batadze. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
Well, with that 6'9" length, right? Siakam uses those long limbs to create contact, get himself some free throws. Nicely done.
Magic leading by 8. Banchero looking around. Good D by Siakam.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton for three. Hands it from downtown. Halliburton's got 12 points here in the second half.
Halliburton, a huge part of this offense, which is why he has the confidence in these catch and shoot situations. No hesitation.
Banchero outside. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Banchero is screened for Suggs. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And the fans are so fired up after that triple that trimmed the lead at the other end. And now they are stunned.
Siakam against Banchero. That one falls. Siakam's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
Banchero outside. Good D by Siakam. Pacers trail by 6. Halliburton passes to Turner. Off with the layup. Banchero outside. And there's the big-time jam. He slams it right over Turner.
Well, you can see that Banchero has a little flair in his game. How about that finish? Woo-hoo-hoo!
Turner with a screen on Banchero. Siakam inside. Banchero's there. Siakam, that's good.
We call that patience. Veteran play. That's a big-time delivery by Pascal Siakam. Pressure. What pressure?
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. His three-pointer's off the mark. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Halliburton has the kind of personality that keeps him steady in big-time moments. How about that? Unfazed.
So they foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
.32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Now, despite his young age, we know Jalen Suggs has proven to be a tremendous leader. His teammates love playing with this guy.
Indiana moving the ball around. Shoots it. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Here's Nembhard. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The frame of Halliburton makes you think he can't finish through contact, but folks, that's a wiry, strong frame right there.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Turner for 3. It counts, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. Here's Halliburton. Siakam outside. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
This is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
It seems to me a lack of effort and a lack of communication, and it's happening to both sides here late in the game.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.